Hi, it is Jazz here, and thank you ever so much for joining me for today. Today we are going to be doing a full body stretch. So make sure you have got your Pilates mat, some comfortable clothing that you can move in, and just a bit of time for you as we just kind of calm down that nervous system and stretch out our muscles and just see what flexibility, what range of motion we have there. So if you come into an all fours position, I just want to start by mobilising the spine and the back. So we're just going to draw some circles with your tailbone, just see what movement you've got there in those hips. So you might want to inhale for a circle and then exhale for another circle possibly. Good. Let's see whether you can make it slightly bigger. And then change the direction. Good. We're just seeing what movement we've got in those hips. Wonderful. And then bringing it back to centre. From there, we're going to go into a cat crunch. So chin to your chest, round your back, squeeze your core muscles, and then bring that chin up, point that tailbone away. So we're just seeing how the spine is doing. Nice deep breaths. Just going between those two movements. Good. Okay, hold this for a little bit longer now. So round the back, squeeze that core, chin to the chest. Feel all of those wonderful back muscles having a good old stretch. Hold it there, breathe. 3, 2, 1. And then come the other direction to bring that chin up, point that tailbone away. Hold it there, breathe. Feel those back muscles having a good stretch. Keep hold. 3, 2, 1, and gently come to a neutral position. Wonderful. From there, we're going to bring one arm through. We're going to thread the needle. So the important thing is that the head is relaxed down on the mat. So head relaxed down on the mat, feeding that arm through, feeling that stretch across the shoulder, across the upper part of the back. I know it can be a little bit awkward, but do what you can as long as there's no tension in the neck. And then we're feeling that stretch across that shoulder blade. So breathe into it. Try and relax that bottom arm. Good. As you go into your thread the needle, it's called, you kind of feel like you want to be tilting towards it. So you kind of want to be pushing your bottom back, and that will help with increasing that stretch. Lovely. 3, 2, 1. Gently coming out. Good. Right, let's see how this side of the body's feeling. So reach your arm through, relax your head down. Feeling that stretch across the shoulder, across the upper back. Same again, you can play around with that pelvis. So you kind of feel you're going to tilt towards the arm, that relaxed arm. So you're going to push your bottom away, and that will just help with increasing that stretch. So take some nice deep breaths, hold that one there. Keep relaxing of the neck, relaxing of that bottom arm. Good, keep hold. 3, 2, 1. Gently bring it back up. Great. Okay, we're going to drop the hips forward. So hands out in front, take those hips forward. Feel that stretch along the abdominal muscles. If this is too much, you can bring it down onto the forearms and try and bring that chin away. But if you can, place the hands down, push away from the mat. Feel the rib cage and the pelvis. Feel that distance between them. So you're feeling that stretch in the core. Sink the pelvis into the floor. Breathe into that stretch. Good. Keep hold. 3, 2. Hello, Rupert. And 1. Lovely. From there, take it back into child's pose. So take a seat back. Reach those hands out in front. Extend those fingertips so you feel a nice stretch across, I'm going to pop that there, across the upper back muscles. So really extend those fingertips out in front. Feel that stretch across the back. Always inhale through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Good. Let's just do one more of these. Nice big inhale. And exhale. Try and sink into that stretch just that little bit more. Wonderful. Brilliant. From there, let's come on to our backs. So onto our backs, let's place one foot on the opposite knee, and we're going to go into a bit of a figure 4 stretch. So from there, you're going to reach the arms through, draw your bottom cheeks, draw your knees towards you. That's the one, good. And then you should be feeling a nice bottom cheek stretch. So we've gone for a nice figure 4 there. So I'm just going to pop that to one side. So drawing those knees towards you, feeling that bottom cheek stretch. Wonderful. So you can either hold it there. If you want, you can extend that top leg up. So you're coming into a hamstring stretch as well. Hands can either stay where they are, or you can bring them up and above. Just make sure we're not pulling on the knee joint at all. And then make sure those toes are pointing down towards the nose. So you're getting a bit of a calf stretch, hamstring stretch, bottom cheek stretch. Relax the neck and the shoulders. Good, breathe. So with a stretch like this, there should never be any pain. It's just going to be incredibly uncomfortable. Good, breathe. 3, 2, 1, and then gently untangle. Wonderful. Right, let's go on to the other side. So place the other foot over, reaching through, taking it into that figure 4 bottom cheek stretch. So reaching the arms through, relax the neck and the shoulders, feel that in the glutes. Same again, keep breathing, happy thoughts. So you can just stay with the glutes, or if you want, you're going to take the leg up, come into a hamstring stretch. Keep the hands where they are if you want, or you can take the hands above. Point the toes towards the nose. So it's a glute stretch, calf stretch, hamstring stretch. That's the one. Good. Hold it, breathe. Wonderful. Keep hold. Countdown is coming. I promise. Keep hold. 3, 2, 1. And gently release. Lovely. Okay, place the arms towards the side. Relax the neck and the shoulders. Drop the knees over to one side. Feel that nice stretch in the spine. If it is okay, hold it there. That's absolutely fine. And then if you wanted to, we're going to extend the bottom leg. The top leg, we're going to try, you can either place the foot on the knee, or you can relax the foot out in front. Apply a little bit of pressure with that opposite hand there. And then same again, you'll get a nice glute, lower back, spine stretch. And then look the opposite direction to your bent knee. So the idea is to try and get both shoulder blades staying in contact with the mat. And just seeing how far that spine can be in this position. Breathe into it. Try and relax the muscles. So the main focus will be your bottom cheek and your lower back. You might feel a nice stretch across the chest, maybe the armpit. So breathe into that. 3, 2, 1, and then back to center. Wonderful. Bring the feet across to the other side. See how this side of the body is feeling. So you can either hold it there, or if you want, extend the bottom leg. Top leg comes over, a little bit of pressure. Feel that stretch, enjoy, and then look the opposite direction. Good, try and sink into that stretch. Wonderful, keep breathing. 3, 2, and then 1, and gently release. Wonderful. So from here, we're going to very slowly come up to a seated position. Take your time. So up to a seated position, and then I'm going to turn around and face you. Brilliant. Okay, we're going to start to open up those hips. So place the feet together And then you're going to drop down the sides of the knees, and we're just beginning to open up those hips. So feet together, drop down the sides of the knees, and then you can hold on to the feet there. Good. So you're going to sit up nice and tall, and you should feel a nice stretch in the hips, in the groin. Lovely. Okay, if you want to increase that stretch, we're going to hold on towards the feet. We're going to take a nice big inhale. On the exhale, you're going to keep a nice straight spine, and you're going to lean, hinge in towards that stretch. So rather than rounding the back, I want you to sit up tall, and you're going to lean in towards that stretch. And then we're really opening up those hips. And you can have a play around. You can try and bring your feet closer. You can have them further apart. I don't mind, whatever feels right for you, as long as you're feeling that stretch in the groin and the inner thigh. So just sit. Sit and breathe, that's all I ask. Relax the neck and the shoulders, focusing on opening up those hips. Lovely, keep hold. 4, 3, keep going. 2, and then 1. Wonderful. Right, from here, extend just the one leg. So one leg extended, the other leg bent. Sit up as tall as you possibly can. We're going to go into a stretch for the lower back. It's quite a challenging stretch, so do what you can. Nice big inhale. On the exhale, we're going to sit up, and then we're going to hinge. We're going to lean, reach as far as we comfortably can, and then you should feel a nice stretch in that lower back there. So try and look up towards the ceiling. If you can reach for your foot, then that's great. You can apply a little bit of extra pressure. You can pull yourself down towards that extended leg. If not, that's fine. Just hold it as much as you can. You can always get a towel, place a towel around the foot, and you can hold onto that, and that can always help as well. So we're taking it into that lower back on that side, stretching it out, looking up towards the ceiling. And then with this free arm, if you want, you're going to come up and over. You might feel a bit of a calf, hamstring stretch on that extended leg as well. But the main focus is stretching up that lower back. So trying to look up towards the ceiling. And focus on your breathing. So inhale through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. Good. So think inhale through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. Wonderful. Keep hold, keep breathing. Hopefully you're able to increase that stretch. As you relax, as you breathe, you should be able to increase that stretch on an exhale. Wonderful. 3, keep going. 2, and then 1, gently come out. Oh, fantastic. Right, let's see how the other side of the body is doing. So from there, change over legs. Sit up nice and tall. Nice big inhale. And then on the exhale, let's lean over towards the side. Same again, just reach as far as you comfortably can. And we're focusing on stretching out that lower back on that side. So from there, looking up towards the ceiling. It might be calf, hamstring, but the main focus is that lower back. Good. Breathe into that one. Feel that stretch. So on every exhale, try and relax. And then with this free arm, just to increase it, if you would like to, you're going to bring it into up and over. Wonderful. Keep hold of that. Breathe. I know I keep saying breathe, but it's good to just be reminded. Just make sure you're not holding your breath. See whether perhaps you can increase that stretch. Lovely. Happy thoughts. Good. Stay where you are. Countdown is coming. Keep hold. Try and relax into it. I know it's a difficult stretch. Keep hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then very gently walk it out. Whoa. Brilliant. Okay, let's take one leg out in front. Bring the other leg over. We're going to give it a hug. Feeling a nice bottom cheek stretch. If you want to add some rotation, you can. So we're just easing out of that lower back stretch, coming into a bit of a spine twist. This one's a slightly gentler, easier stretch, I find. So it's nice to find the balance between the two. Keep hold, breathe. And then nice big inhale. On the exhale, gently release. Let's go on to the other side. So give it a hug. Feel that stretch, add that rotation. Enjoy this one. Good, keep breathing. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Okay, we've done a nice, easier stretch. Now let's go back into a more challenging one. So extend the legs out in front. Sit up as tall as you can. And try and kind of push your pelvis forward so you're kind of shimmying into that stretch, opening up the hips. So hands out in front. Take a nice big inhale. On the exhale, we're going to walk those hands out. And we're going to come into a stretch for opening up the hips, inner thigh, maybe a little bit on the glutes, definitely in the lower back. Just hold into that stretch there. Good, so breathe. I quite like with this one, if you're able to, you're going to reach for your feet, and that just applies a little bit of pressure, meaning you can reach just that little bit lower. So don't force yourself into a stretch, just gently ease into it. On every exhale, if you're able to, you're going to try and increase that stretch. So take your time. Wonderful. So you should start to feel those muscles relaxing a little bit. Keep breathing. You might be able to get a little bit closer. So really stretching out that lower back. Good. Keep hold. Last little bit. Good. 8, 7. Keep breathing. 6, 5, 4, 3. Good, keep going. 2, 1, and then gently walk it out. Oh, fantastic. It's quite a tough one, that one, so well done. Right, well, let's stay in a seated position for a moment. Your legs can be out in front, they can be crossed, like whatever feels right for you. And we're just going to roll the shoulders up and back down. Hopefully there's not too many crunches in the shoulders. Okay, can we make it slightly bigger? So hands on top of the shoulders, draw some circles with those elbows. Good, one more. And then take the hands out to the side and push them back, opening up the chest. So feeling that stretch across the chest, trying to sit up as tall as you can. So pushing those arms back. Wonderful, good. And then you've got your thumbs pointing up, hopefully. Now point your thumbs down. Good, and that will take it a little bit more into the shoulders, into the triceps there. Keep the squeezing, taking the hands back, opening up that chest. Lovely. Okay, we're going to open up the back. So now bring the chin to the chest. Try and separate those shoulder blades. Bring those hands out in front. Try and extend those arms so you're kind of hugging a beach ball. So hands together, Separating the shoulder blades, chin to the chest. Feel that stretch across the upper back muscles. Good. Keep hold of that one. Lovely. 3, 2, 1. From there, chin to the chest stays there. Place the hands on the back of the head. And we're coming into a stretch across the back of the neck, back of the shoulders. Lovely. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. And then gently release back. Good. Bring that neck to one side. Let's go into a neck stretch. So place the fingertips on top. We're opening up the side of the neck into that shoulder there. Good. So neck in towards that shoulder. Good. 3, 2, 1. Gently onto the other side. So opening up that neck in towards that shoulder. Wonderful. Last bit. 3, 2, 1. And gently release. Oh, fantastic. Brilliant. Well, hopefully you're feeling a little bit more stretched out with that, kind of bit of a full body stretch. If you want to continue stretching, then please do. But hopefully you will have a fantastic day ahead. Remember to drink lots of water, keep stretching, keep moving your body, and go have a great day ahead. Thank you again for joining me.